Do you have your talking points and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What are they? And what are we titling this?
What's up? Updates and chill.
I totally thought you said butt dates.
What's up, Andy? What's up, Brittany?
Updates and chill?
Yeah.
Chill?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Updates and chill.
You get a wave, you get a wave. I can't turn the thing. Oh, here we go.
Updates.
What's up? Updates and chill.
What day is it? I guess I won't say the day.
Yeah, don't say the day. What's up, pre-show? We're kind of not completely
Hard.
prepared.
And we're in a hurry. We got to hurry. Who's that kid? Who does he think he is?
Is that the maintenance kid?
Good morning. That is not the maintenance kid. I really like the maintenance kid though.
Yeah, I would hire him. He looks like a good worker.
Oh, we should. When we move. He can't. He works
that's
too
a
much.
conflict of interest.
Pinterest? A conflict of Pinterest? That'd be funny.
It would be funny.
What is happening? Okay, are we ready?
Check. Yep. Hold up.
Check.
Check.
Okay, we gotta make this thing
That's
fast.
loud.
Where?
Holy.
You're super hot here. Hold on. Talk.
Turn me down, girl. Turn me down.
Talk. Do a normal checking.
Check. Hello. Hello. Test. Test. Good morning.
That's probably good.
Good morning.
You ready?
I got turned down. Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Hello and welcome to the Anatomy of Marriage podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Studley.
Good morning. My name is Seth Studley. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and today's episode is titled Updates and Chill.
Yes, it is. If you're new here, welcome. We have over 200 and something, almost 300 shows about marriage and family things and relationship things.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, our show is brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook if you go to audibletrial.com/anatomy of marriage. And we want you to do that. We love audiobooks. We use them all the time. And we want you to have a free one on us. So go check that out.
That's right.
But yes.
Yeah, welcome back. We've been on a little break, and I honestly miss these daily things. It's like fun for me, and I look forward to it, and it's helpful because I feel honestly like it's the most time that we get to like have targeted conversation and like really kind of interact when there's no kids, when there's no work, when there's no school, when there's no...
It's like our most intentional
craziness.
Conversation time.
I know.
I agree.
Yeah, and we're letting you guys in on it, so thanks for joining. What's up, Mary and Tony and all of our friends? What's up, Rhea? Hope you're doing good. And yeah, so this week we just want to give some updates. We're going to talk about a couple things. We don't have a list today. We're going to talk about the app. We're going to talk about our recent trip to LA and how freaking great it was and what's going to drop from that soon. We're going to talk about our mastermind, and we're going to talk about the premarital series that's coming out. Anything else? And maybe
bundles,
just some updates.
maybe?
Yeah, some bundles.
So yeah, this is just an update episode to let y'all know what's been going on. As you know, if you're a regular listener, school started last week. It's been crazy. It's so much harder than I thought. Kids are in different schools. They start at different times. They get out at different times. You got to drive there. Blah blah blah.
Taxi service.
Yeah, so that's messed up the flow of the show, which is frustrating, but whatever. So that's been kind of why the show hasn't been regular, why posting has not been regular. But also, we got flown out to LA on Sunday to record a podcast on Monday with the Love Hour. Y'all, a bunch of you have found us through the Love Hour, and they are amazing. Our time there was beyond fun. I mean, like... It almost is like, was that real? It was so amazing.
And it wasn't just like, oh, LA and whatever. I've been to LA a zillion times. It wasn't that. It was hanging out with Kev on stage and Miss Kev on stage.
Yeah, they was
known as Kevin and Melissa. And they are
They're amazing. And so we recorded for their show, so we were guests on the Love Hour, and then they were guests on Anatomy of Marriage. Yeah. So we just got the files this morning to edit that show down. So hopefully that will publish on Thursday. I mean, I will be the one doing it, but so we'll have to get it all figured out and published on Thursday for you guys. It was an amazing show. Amazing conversation.
We talked about sex, purity culture, just husbands and wives stuff, and their
we talked about the clearing structure. We talked about, they are really phenomenal. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, they're killing it. So go check out.
LA
anything
was
and
crazy.
everything
I
they
had
do.
never been to LA, and I
Really?
was like, "What is
What was
this
so crazy
place?"
about it?
It was like I now understand everyone from Southern California. I
It
go,
was just
"Oh,
extra.
they've seen everything. Nothing goes unseen."
What do you mean?
And that's how it felt to me.
Just-
It was just so weird. And it's even weirder to think my best friend lived there for 7 years. I'm like, what? But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
not the point. One thing we did talk about, which I want to bring up because it is directly related to Get Your Marriage On, the app the couples counseling app that we made. So we talked about that on our Love Hour episode. So if you go listen to the Love Hour podcast where we are featured, which should be airing tomorrow. Is today Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be airing tomorrow. They asked us to talk about the clearing structure because they have liked it and used it in the past and wanted to talk about it. So here is an update. If you haven't seen this on our Instagram and our Facebook, and you're just gonna love this so much. We took the clearing structure, and it was actually inspired from a Love Hour episode that I was listening to their communication episode, and I realized the clearing structure was missing like some really key elements. So I took and redid the clearing structure. I told Dan, Dan Purcell, the guy who does our app with us, the co-creator, I told him about the changes that I made, and he's like, Melanie, I can get this in the app like in 24 hours. So we did this like crazy fast turnaround, got a new updated clearing structure into the app, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So if for any reason you don't want to get the app, the only reason you should is for the clearing structure.
Yeah.
That didn't
'Cause
make
what?
sense.
Well, no, it does make sense. So it's an updated, enhanced clearing structure 2.0 version. And then the cool thing about it is you can type all this stuff in, and then it creates a document for you to read.
It creates
to
a
your spouse.
script. So
Yeah.
here's what's so crazy about it is you fill out it's almost like an interactive version of the clearing structure. So it starts out with it says get right before you write. So it asks you as the user of the clearing structure.
Get right.
Oh, no thanks. A few questions to figure out like and no joke, I made this. So this is questions I wish someone would ask me when I'm about to like fire a cannon at you. And it is like, are you hangry? Are you PMSing? Are there outside stressors that you are like putting into the problem that really aren't a problem? And so it asks you to go through those things first, which is so cool. Whoever thought of that is genius. And then it walks you through the steps, but it also gives you it makes you talk about like the reasons that you love your spouse first. So it gives you this like it softens the intensity, and it kind of brings your brain back to center. It gives you these steps to go through, and then it gives you options for emotions. So why are you smiling?
Because
is our
when you
kid
were,
hiding?
No,
right
when
there?
you were talking about this with Kev and Melissa, and you said like a soft entry.
I know,
kind of thing, like
that
you
was
you made a pun. I looked at Kevin, and he did the funniest thing to his producer. I think, what was his name? Josh.
Yeah.
And I can't even do it on the thing, but.
No, not right now with our son sitting right there.
Well, no, he did this. He went.
Oh, gross! No, you didn't. You get out. That it doesn't miss.
It was so, and I looked at. Oh man, I don't know if you think.
I didn't see that, but
It
we were.
was so funny.
Well, we'll have to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
So
Scram, go
yeah,
get ready for school.
You gotta get out.
Wait.
No, you have to get out. But anyway, so we talked about how the clearing structure works, but one of the best things in it is that it has emotion, like a list, like a Rolodex thing of lists of emotions, because sometimes we don't know how we feel when we're super freaked out.
Right.
We just feel mad, but then it goes through it and it says I felt betrayed or lonely or whatever. So please, you guys, seriously, go get the app. Get Your Marriage On. Get it in the Apple Store. I don't know.
Google Play or App Store.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, moving on. So
I was not done. So please go get the app. Get Your Marriage On. It's super helpful, and the clearing structure is just one of literally so many tools. You will not need anything else for your marriage.
Right.
Anyway, that was all. What?
No, I was gonna move on because I gotta take
hurry up.
Mariner to school.
Move,
oh,
go.
now you're telling me to hurry up. Nice try. Very typical of our
Just go.
marriage. So, okay, mastermind groups. We had a lot of interest in the mastermind groups. Those are going to launch, and we're just talking about them again. What we pay for, we value more. We support Patreon podcasts because we value them. We get supported by Patreon people. What we pay for, we're like, oh, I need to step my game up, right? And we are going to have a paid mastermind group coming up soon, letting you guys know about that.
If you want to know more about it and you want to secure your spot, you can email us at hello@anatomyofmarriage.com and just put title, like to put mastermind in the title. Thank you. That my hair looks good.
Actually, not to confuse people, but the email link. Oh no,
it's not set up yet. It's not set up yet, so don't. So, but the mastermind is going to be really awesome. We'll talk more about it later. But if you want to get a spot early, there will be limited space probably. So send us an email, hello@anatomyofmarriage.com. Put mastermind in the title. Say I'm interested. And once we get all that stuff clicked in, we will send you more info, and we're super excited about that. What else do we want to talk about?
Let's see. We just signed some papers on a property that we've been trying to get for about
6 months?
No, like cumulative. Like the first time we tried to get it. So a property that we've been trying to get for like probably 5 years.
Not 5 years.
Yes, it is. It's been in our mind to get for 5 years.
3. But we just signed papers last night on our new trailer home.
Well, it's a giant
3.5 acres with a trailer on it that we want to build a barn home on. But it is exciting and
it's surreal.
It's very surreal. Like I kind of still think it's not going to happen, but it's really exciting.
Yeah.
So that's another new thing that's going on.
Crazy.
And then we're working on all these crazy things all at once. So our IT guy Kenan, who is amazing, he's in our groups. We love him dearly. Is helping us set up our AOM bundles, which I think is something we haven't really talked about yet. And our bundles are little curated packages of content. Like, so we have a sex and intimacy bundle. We have a communication bundle, we have resolving conflict bundle, we have marriage and crisis bundles, and they are all of the episodes that are related to that topic bundled together, and you can buy them. So it's like if you had a friend who was going through a crisis, you could buy them the AOM marriage and crisis bundle and send it. That's every episode about crisis and marriage, all the resources, all the things that you would need. So those are going to be launching sometime in the next couple of weeks here. So we're really excited about it because that's like a really kind of tangible, easy, you're not scrolling trying to find everything.
Right. If I'd had that access to that resource when we were going through our stuff, I would have bought it like 500 times over.
And it costs about the price of 4 minutes worth of actual therapy.
Or just like one literal cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So as we always say, like we are totally making the resources that we wish we had, right? And then kind of tailoring that to what you guys are saying and what I see in therapy with clients and stuff like that, to trying to make the actual best resources out there. And I had a vision of like, okay, we want to have the #1 marriage podcast out there. And I don't know, we're doing okay, I would say.
We're trying.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Yep. So thank you to you guys. I got a jet, so
yeah, you got to take Mariner to school.
you
But
wanna
anyway,
talk
well, let's
more.
wrap up. So
Okay.
sorry this is so short. We just wanted to fill you in on what's going on. We have a super busy day, 1,000 things going on, but it's all good stuff. We love you guys. If you love our show, please rate and review it on iTunes or wherever else. And that is the most helpful thing you could do, to share it and rate and review it. That is so helpful. So yeah, have an amazing day.
Yep.
We'll
One more thing, send us any questions you got, any prayers or whatever at hello@anatomyofmarriage.com, and we read it and we respond, or we'll talk about it on the show.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Gotta go
All
to
right.
school. All right.
Catch you
Bye.
later. Bye. All right, bud.
Get in the shoehorn.
Oh, that was a weird like flanger effect that you did on your microphone. That's
I
weird.
did it. That
Oh,
has
what's
a
up,
name.
Leslie?
That
You
has
just
a
missed
name.
his girlfriend.
Who's Leslie?
Leslie. Our friends.
Okay.
We talk to a lot of friends. You want to say hello?
Wait.
No one wants to see the shoehorn. Mario.
Looks like
It is
it's
a snake.
Oh.
I got that because it's like the one that we used in England.
Oh, Inklet?
England. When we tried on our fancy shoes, they had an IKEA snake shoehorn, so I bought
that's
one.
funny. All right. Love you guys. Gotta go. Bye.
That was funny.
Why can't I get
Okay, Meaty, go get ready for
All right.
school.
Shoes on, brother.